Hey everyone. As we're getting,
Hello.
I wanted to ask that we put our screens on. No worries wherever you happen to be. I've done Zoom calls from many different places, including my car.
But I have a new computer, so I'm trying to find the camera on this.
Okay.
Hold on,
Okay.
please. Hold
I
on.
understand.
Uh, Oops.
All right. I'll give people just one more minute.
Put it on.
Um, I will ask that as we're trying to get our cameras on, that we also, if you're not talking, to mute.
Can I also request that everyone's, at least your first name, is on your Zoom, please, for attendance purposes?
Can you repeat that? Sorry, it was really broken up.
Can you hear me?
I can now. I think it was just like, I don't know when you first started talking, but
Okay.
it's okay. Just what it
I'm just asking for everyone's first name, at least, to be on your Zoom for attendance purposes.
It's not camera.
All right. Well, we're going to get started. I know some of you guys have
I
to
know.
head to class. Let me see if I can mute people. I'm not sure if I have the right, but please mute yourself, or Alana, maybe you can mute people. Um, all right. Well, welcome to class again. Obviously, this is an online class, so we didn't get the chance to meet face to face at the very start of the semester, but we're pretty close to it. I am Dr. Carlson, and I am a professor of social work. I developed this class, International Social Work, and I also have been teaching it for many years. And it is definitely my favorite class to teach, something I'm very passionate about. I have done a lot of international work myself. I continue most of my research and work outside of the classroom um, is international still. So this is definitely yeah, just a very passionate topic for me, and I hope that that will come across to you guys. Even if you have no intentions of ever doing work internationally, you never know what might happen in your life, and you might will hopefully learn something that is being done in another country that we can adopt and think about how can inform our work in the US. Again, I also love that we don't only have social work students in this class. That always happens. I always get a lot of students, not a lot, but some students from other disciplines, which I also just love because this is a very interdisciplinary class. We will talk about many different topics that are relevant across your fields. And so, welcome to all of you, no matter what program you're coming from. So, to start us off today, I want us to do an introduction. I know that you did the discussion board introductions, but I also think since we're all here in real time, it would be great for us to um, say your name and tell us again where you're from and what your major is, if it's social work or if it's another major. Um, and then just for fun, let's tell everyone if you had to pick your favorite food, just so we can start, to get to know one another. Um, So I will start and then I'll pass it over to Alana, who's our teaching assistant, and then to the rest of you. Just to let you know, like this session today, we will definitely not go over 1 hour. We may end before, I'm not sure. We'll see how long it takes. And we'll, after we do this introduction, then the rest of the session is me going to be doing some like, maybe less fun things of just telling you about the syllabus and the course expectations and just some tips for how to be successful in this class. Okay, so is everyone alive? Thumbs up. Ah, love it. Love it. Okay, you're real. You're out there. You can hear me. So again, I'm Dr. Carlson, and I think I've told you about myself, except for my favorite food. Ugh, it's so hard, and I feel like it kind of changes by the season. So right now it's like cold outside, so I want something like warm. So I normally feel like my favorite food is sushi, but now I'm gonna have to go with pizza. It's like comfort, warm, gooey, crusty deliciousness, and coffee is my also favorite drinkable food. All right, let me pass it to our teaching assistant. And please introduce yourself as you would like the students to refer to you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Alana. Um, I never even thought about how I would like everyone to refer to me. Um, I am a PhD candidate in the School of Social Work at UA. I'm also an adjunct professor. I'm a behavioral health case manager at a hospital. So a lot of things going on right now. You all can refer to me like my students do, Professor Adams, Mrs. Adams, whatever is most comfortable for you. Um, my population of choice is people with disabilities. I'm very passionate about that. And let me see, favorite food. I like mashed potatoes, probably really weird, but I think that's my top favorite food. So I can go to the person that is next to me, Lyric.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lyric Rawlinson. I'm from Prattville, Alabama. My major is in social work. I don't know what I want to do exactly, but I'm very interested in international social work. And my favorite food will have to be seafood boil. Like, I can eat that almost every day. I love seafood boil. And I'll pass it on to Jennifer.
Sorry, we're having some issues with my mic. Hi, everyone. I'm Jennifer. My major is social work with a minor in criminal justice. I am a retired vet. I kind of want to stay in the law enforcement, kind of, sorry, keep my hands in the law enforcement field and try to incorporate social work in that. I was a military police before I got out in 2015. I have a degree in I'm so sorry, I had a brain for it. Culinary arts. And it just wasn't going like I thought it was when I got out. Well, once I graduated, so I kind of switched back to social work. But I'm really looking forward to traveling a lot because Dr. Carson, I was reading I think your intro and oh my God, I want to go to South Africa so bad. And my favorite food would be dressing. I can eat it all day, every day. I love it. Nice to meet everyone.
Would you like to pass it to the next person? Just anybody you see.
Melissa.
Hi, everybody. My name is Melissa. I am a veteran. I served 4 years in the Marine Corps. I have twins. I tell everybody it was buy one, get one free that day. I don't really have a favorite food, but I love coffee, and I'm a very, very picky eater. I don't like my food touching. I know it's weird, but I'm a criminal justice major with a minor in social welfare. I graduate in May. I'm working part-time at my kid's school. So very, very busy. So when I graduate, I would kind of like to stay in that field of just helping kids and, just being a mentor of some kind or dabbling into counseling. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So staying busy. I will pass it to Anne, Anne Lauren.
Hey y'all, I'm Ann Lauren Ermert. I'm a social work major. My senior year, I'm graduating in May as well. And I am actually going to law school after I graduate. I'm hoping to do something in the realm of family law, possibly juvenile defense. I'm not 100% sure yet. There's a lot of different things that I'm interested in. And my favorite food is probably mac and cheese. So, uh, I'll do Kayla B.
Hi guys, my name is Kayla. I'm a social work major as well, who's also graduating in May. I don't really know what I want to do yet, kind of up in the air, but we'll see. And my favorite food is chicken Alfredo. And I'll pass it to Chris.
Hey, I'm Chris. I'm a senior in social work graduating in May. Um, and I'll be starting my master's program here at Alabama after I graduate. And my favorite food is probably crab. And my area of interest is policy work. And I'll pass it to Corey.
Hey, I'm Corey. I'm too a retired soldier. Aliceville, Alabama is my hometown. Live in McCalla. I graduated in May. Grad school in June. I can't say what my fat. I'm a foodie. I'm a fat guy. Um, I'll pass it to Keena. Kene, Kena.
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. My name is Keena Boatwright. I am from Cleveland, Alabama. I actually work in Birmingham. I am a case manager for a nursing home, and I've done it for about 12 years. My long-term goal is to do the AIT program and become a nursing home administrator. My major is in social work. I feel like that's going to help me out in my long-term goals, and so that is why I'm here. I guess I'll pass it to Deja, I think is how you say your name.
Hi, my name is Deasia. I am a social work major, sophomore this year. I plan on going into working in juvenile, like a juvenile caseworker or like social worker in the juvenile systems. And my favorite food is tacos, and I'm from Vegas. Um, I'll pass it to Emma.
Hi, my name's Emma, and I'm a senior social work major, and I'm going into my master's here at Alabama in the fall, I mean in the summer. And I'm from Huntsville, and I want to do either forensic or policy social work. And my favorite food is pasta. And I'll pass it to um, Meredith.
Hi, I'm Meredith, and I'm from Austin, Texas, and I'm majoring in criminology with a minor in social welfare. And I would say my favorite food at the moment is probably gumbo. And I'll pass it to Maya.
Hi everyone. I'm Maya. I'm from Pensacola, Florida. I'm a sophomore. I'm actually a pre-med student majoring in criminology and international studies, minoring in French. But I hope to work abroad as a physician for the U.S. government. So I like taking international classes. My favorite food is probably orange chicken. I will pass it to Jacob.
Hey everyone, my name's Jacob. I'm a junior studying criminology, also minor in national studies. I'm from California, and I would say my favorite food's probably a pasta. Oh, and then I'll pass it on to, is it Breben?
Hey, my name is Brevin. I'm from Athens, Alabama. I'm studying political science with minors in public policy studies and international studies. So this is a course I was super interested to take. Um, I'm on the pre-law track, and I'm ultimately interested in studying international law and potentially working at like a United States embassy. And my favorite food is just like any sort of seafood. And I'll pass it on to um, Alexis.
Hi everyone, my name's Alexis. I'm from Chicago. It's really cold here right now. I'm a junior and I'm majoring in business. I'm hoping to go into like medical device sales, pharmaceutical sales post grad. My favorite food right now, weirdly, is oatmeal with like fruit. I don't know, I get on like random food kicks, so I like that right now. And I'm excited to take this class. And I'll pass it to Rosalind.
Thank you. My name is Rosalind Reese. I am a transfer student from Miami, Florida, and I'm a junior here at majoring in social work. Um, my favorite food, anything with chicken. I love chicken. Um, I'll pass it on to, I don't know who's gone. Alana has,
Hi, so that's fine. I can tell you who hasn't gone.
okay.
We have, let's see, Chloe.
Hey, my name's Chloe. I'm from Scottsboro, Alabama. I'm a junior in social work. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet, but I currently work at a children's advocacy center as a family advocate and forensic interviewer. And my favorite food probably is a seafood bowl.
What about Abigail?
I'm sorry, excuse me. My name's Abby. I'm from Lawton, Oklahoma. I'm a senior. Currently, I graduate in May. My major is political science, and then my minors are international studies and public policy. My favorite food, that's a hard one. I'm just gonna say pizza right now. I've been on a real pizza kick lately, but yeah, I'm excited about taking this class. I don't know also who has gone and who hasn't gone, so.
Have Jordan and Amaya.
Hello, my name is Jordan. Um, I'm a business major. I graduate in May. I'm currently in southern Germany right now. So like outside it's 5 p.m. I'm headed to Greece for the weekend. But I'm here. I'm stationed here with the U.S. Army as a paralegal in Trial Defense Services. So all those soldiers that are committing misconduct around Europe, I help defend them in court or just like lower punishments and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to take this course. Wait, was my mic on or? I don't know.
We heard you. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
all right, sweet. Sorry.
I think I'm last or next.
Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. My name's Anila Crooms. I also go by Moyes. That's what you see in there. I am a senior, graduate in May. My concentration is medical social work. I would love to do travel medical social work. And then I graduate in May. Hopefully, do my master's here starting June. and pasta right now is my favorite food.
Okay. I know we had a couple people who introduced themselves via chat. So thank you so much for doing that, Jenna and Mary. Is there anyone else who hasn't introduced themselves? We got everyone. Okay, super. Well, I just like love hearing all of your introductions, learning about you. I love that we have such diversity in this class. That usually happens, I think, because we're cross-listed under international studies minor and just the topic. There's a lot of like policy focus in this class and of course international focus. I always get a lot of variety. And so I think that makes for a really rich class discussion and we can all learn from each other and from our different backgrounds and disciplines. And I love that we have active and veteran people from the armed forces represented in this class and just all the various experiences that you guys will bring as well. And some of you guys are juniors, some of you guys are seniors about to graduate. Some of you know what you're doing, some of you don't. And like all of that is a-okay. We will actually have as an assignment in this class a job. It's a job posting assignment where you will have the opportunity to look at real jobs out there that are related to international social work. It doesn't necessarily have to be a social work position, but like, for example, Maya interested in medicine. It could be in the health or medical field, can be in the business field, somehow related to international social work. And that might help you. Just, I really want this class to be an eye-opening experience of not just topics and concepts, but also future opportunities for you and what you may not yet have ever even envisioned for yourself. So that's really a big goal of mine for this class. So with that said, let's transition now into talking about some of the nuts and bolts of the class, and just some tips on how to be successful. If you have any questions as we're going, feel free to like raise your hand or put it in the chat. Alana can help us. You can help me monitor the chat if any questions come up. And in just a few short months, we will have to call her Dr. Adams. She's not too far away from that. All right, let me share my screen. And sorry, y'all. There we go. Okay. Hopefully I have the ability to. There we go. All right, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. And you can see all my tabs. That's not even a lot of tabs for me. Sometimes I have a lot of tabs open. All right. Okay. So welcome to International Social Work. Just starting off, please make sure you look at our welcome letter and our introduction from our teaching assistant and read the course syllabus and the schedule yourself in more detail. However, I am just going to give you an overview right now. Where am I? Oh, this is the problem. There we go. Okay, so going to the syllabus, this is how to contact us. Let me start off the bat by saying, as much as possible, please email me at this email, at my UA email. If you email me through Blackboard, you might have a very delayed response. because I'm just not checking that as much as I'm checking my email. The other thing is to please, when you email me, unless it's something like, sensitive or personal that you want to keep private, to please copy Alana so that she is in the loop with whatever's going on. If I give some instructions or feedback to one of you, we want to make sure that she's aware of that so she can be consistent in speaking with others or with you subsequently. So it's just very important to please email me, not Blackboard message me, and to copy Alana. Okay, so this is a 3-credit course, and of course it is online. Um, so most of it is asynchronous. One thing that I didn't ask from you guys is which of you are an online student, because we do have, distance learning students, and then we do have on-campus students. This course, although it is an online course, it is open to both. So I do know that some of you guys are here on campus and some of you are in Germany or Chicago, and maybe somewhere else. So most of the class is asynchronous, meaning that you can do it at your own time. Now, I really appreciate you guys coming here today at this session. I just feel like it is important for us to have this. At least I have 2 sessions planned throughout the semester that will be a Zoom session. So those are just 2 times. The rest of it, you don't need to worry about any time scheduling, just these 2 times, 2 hours throughout the entire semester. That is just nice for us to have this like live interaction, get to know each other, ask questions. But especially for you, Jordan, I know the time difference is really crazy, so I appreciate you being, oh no, you're ahead of us. So it's not super early in the morning. Okay, but it's dark. Anyway, thank you for making the adjustments with the timing. These are the course objectives. You can read through them on your own. As I've said, it's very interdisciplinary. This is not a policy class specifically, but we do cover a lot of policy. And because it's a social work class, it's very much tied between policy as well as to the individual, the family, and the individual, and what kind of direct interventions work with individuals. At the same time, we talk about large programs that affect change for social welfare and well-being in different settings. So we really cut across many aspects of the ecological model. This is the required text. It is very fine for you to have the online version of the text, but there are required readings from this text, and the 2021 is the latest version. So I would like you guys to have that text. There's also a required video, which is something you will have to pay to rent. And on YouTube, I think you can rent it for like $3.99 or something like that. But I just want to be upfront with you about that. So please let me know if you have any issues with either the text or the video, even though the video is not something we watch for a little bit, a few more weeks. I just want to make sure everybody is aware that those are part of the expectations. Late assignments, this will get me to the course schedule. The course schedule is all completely laid out already. All the deadlines, everything are all there for you. So you can go ahead and write all of those things down. It's due at 11:59 of the day. So there's really shouldn't be a reason, unless something unexpected comes up in your life, an emergency or whatnot, that then email me and Alana, and we'll discuss adjusting the timeline for you. But in general, late is late. The general expectations for this class, I had a student emailing me like, is this a hard class? Can non-social workers do well in this class? And I mean, honestly, yes, you can all do well. The expectations and all of the assignments have very clear instructions. So if you just read the instructions and follow the instructions and do your work on time, you will easily get an A. This is not necessarily a hard class. It's a lot to keep up with because it is an online class, so it's very self-paced, but that I can see that you are actively staying on top of it and engaging with the material, you will be fine. So just know you're all starting out with A's and it's yours to lose, and it's really a very doable class and I hope enjoyable. If you have any questions, I much rather you come to me early, that you ask questions instead of just being unsure. Again, all the instructions are very clear, but if you are still unclear about something, like just reach out and ask. Come to office hours, set up an appointment, send an email. Alana and I will be responsive to emails. We try to be within 24 hours. Unless it's a weekend, it could be delayed. But again, I just try to be very here for you. Open door, virtual door is open to you. We will be dealing with some difficult topics. I mean, this is social work, and so in social work, we often are working on some of life's hardest issues. And so for that reason, we need to respect each other. We need to be respectful in our communications, in our discussions. You may not agree with something that everybody has written, and that is your right. But it is not your right to be disrespectful to that person with whom you disagree with. But that's not to say we won't have active conversation, and discussion and sharing our points of view. But also know that some of the class content is challenging. And if any of you feel like, and I try to put some disclaimers like, okay, this article or this topic could be like even potentially triggering or a difficult topic to discuss. So try to listen to yourself, know yourself. If something's going to be difficult, reach out to us and we can make alternate arrangements. But I just want to say, like, this is not an easy content to discuss. We talk about things from mental health issues to human trafficking, and yeah, it's not easy. So I don't want to pretend like that is. The course requirements and the assignments. So I try as best as I can with an online class to have a varied interactions for you guys, from this couple of live Zoom sessions to discussion posts to written assignments and also video posts. At the moment, the video post that I used last year called Flip doesn't exist anymore. So we will have to use an alternative way of making videos, but there's like 3 or 4 different assignments in the class where you're just required to make a quick, not long, maybe like 2 to 5 minute video instead of, just to give you a chance to not always have to type everything out, but just speak, record a video. It just makes it, the variation just makes life more interesting. And also I love seeing your faces. I love hearing you talk. And so then I get to watch your videos, and just keep feeling like we're getting to know each other. The only thing is I'm still currently working with the university to update those assignments. But so even the introduction post was supposed to be a video, but I had to change it to discussion. So anyway, just to keep that in mind, there will be a couple of times that a video post is required. Getting into the assignments, I told you we have a job announcement assignment. We have discussion posts, Some of those are videos. And then we have a final paper. And this is a research paper. And I want you to already start thinking about what your topic would be. It's super open-ended in terms of like what you could say. So what you could focus on. So you choose a topic and then you choose a country or a location in which you would like to focus that topic. And so we will have back and forth to make sure that the topic you chose is acceptable for the course content. But in general, it's very open-ended. I want you to choose something that you're genuinely interested in, maybe even passionate about. And you were like, I've always wanted to learn more about this thing. And here's my chance to do that. So here are some ideas for topics in the syllabus, but even this list, you can choose beyond that as well. But we'll have back and forth to make sure that it meets the requirements. So that will be your final paper. There are no tests in this class. There's a little Quizlet. See, I just called it a Quizlet. It's not even like a quiz. And that is not even graded. It's just like an interactive tool to assess your knowledge on a topic. But that's not graded. All that's graded is that you do it or not. So I don't like tests. I never did. So I don't assign you guys any tests. This is a breakdown of the grading rubric. There's a self-reflection assignment at the very beginning. That's the first big assignment. And it's not easy because we're thinking about culture. And a lot of times when we think about culture, we immediately think of other cultures. And we think of other people. Okay, what is culture? Oh, that's that thing that other people have. Hey, but we actually all have culture. Everybody has a culture that they grew up in, whether it's culture of aspects of American culture, whether it's aspects of subsections of American culture, of subgroups. So that self-reflection assignment is for you to really think deeply about yourself and what has influenced you. So make sure that you give that assignment time. That is not an assignment you can do at the last minute because it takes thought, reflection. It might take starting off writing it and then coming back to it a couple of times. So just keep that in mind, and that's your first big assignment that's due. Then we have the discussion posts and responses. That is 40% of your grade, but there are several of those, so it's really broken down. If you submit one of those late, I will still grade it, but it will be because I'd rather you do the work than not do it, but you will get a late grade. Then the job announcement and the final paper. That I think is the main things I wanted to talk about. All of this other stuff is like standard academic misconduct is not permitted. If you have any kind of special accommodations or disabilities, let me know. Although a lot of that is around testing, which we have no testing. So if there's any other special accommodations that you have, please email me and let me know right away. Okay, that is the syllabus. Let me pause and see if there's any questions before I go to the course outline. And I have not been looking at the chat, so maybe there's questions in the chat. Okay, I guess there's no questions. I'm sharing my screen. I can't see actually can't find the chat. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes, Maya has to go to class. I know. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me go. This is the course schedule. Now, let me just make a recommendation that as soon as we end this call, we'll probably finish before the top of the hour. Just put all these dates in your calendar. Do you keep all your things on your phone like me? Do you have a planner? What do you do? What is your system? Do you have like a board on your wall? Whatever your system is, just write all these dates down and you will know at the very beginning. You know, my suggestion would be to write down the due dates for all your classes and you can try to suss it out and just, it's just part of planning. So these are the modules of the class. We have an introduction module, which hopefully you've all already completed. Then we have an introduction. It's kind of like a secondary introduction on applying key frameworks to international social work. On February 5th is when that self-reflection paper is due. So that's going to come up kind of fast, and I do recommend you starting to work on that. We have a session on immigration, and this is when you'll be watching the video. So that's the time that you will need to have purchased the rental of the video on YouTube. Module 4 is on refugees and forced migration, child rights and child protection. So in international settings, like in the US, we use the term child welfare, but globally, the term child protection is more common. And so if you're interested in child welfare, this is basically the same thing, but it's just from this international perspective where child protection is the more dominant term. Module 6 is on gender-based violence and women's rights. Module 7 is on human trafficking. And this is when we will have the second Zoom meeting on April 2nd. This Zoom meeting will be to talk about the final paper. So this will be really to help you guys gear up and be successful. It's very easy to be successful in the final paper if you just follow the instructions. I have a rubric, it's all clear, and I even have this special session just to meet with you and talk about it. So put that on your calendar, plan for that. Then we'll go into global mental health, which is probably my favorite topic because that's what I mostly work on. And then your final papers are due, and I'm having the final papers due a little bit early, so that those of you who are graduating, you'll hopefully have all your work done well and can roll in with ease to graduation. That is, I think, all I wanted to share with you today. Are there any questions, concerns, comments?
The job posting, you said we're working in groups.
No, the job posting is individual.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just making sure. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And the job posting, it doesn't have to be something that you're qualified for right now. It could be like your dream job that you want to have in like 10 or 20 years. Like, this is what I would love to do. Because part of the assignment is talking about what skills you already have and what skills and experience you would need to develop to qualify for that job. So hopefully that will be kind of a fun activity to help you think about the future, think big, dream a little bit. And also see what a job description is like. Some of you guys may have only been in school your whole lives and maybe haven't applied to jobs, maybe don't know what it looks like to search a job board or to look at a job description. And so that's another opportunity. So it will have to fit within the topic of our class. But within that, there still is a lot of flexibility. So for example, I've had students who are business majors and are interested in or accounting or finance, and I've had them look at jobs that are doing accounting or fundraising for nonprofits, or for an international NGO, or for a UN organization. You know, all of these organizations, they have multiple types of jobs that isn't necessarily direct social work. They have communications and marketing. I mean, the bigger organizations do. So there is a lot of flexibility within what might be relevant for you. So just long answer is it is individual because it's a very individualized, personalized assignment. Actually, all the assignments are individual. I used to have a group paper due at the end of the semester, but because this is an online class, because some of you are on campus, some of you are distance, it was just hard to do groups in this online class. So it's all individual. Any other questions? Okay, pop quiz. What is the best way to email me?
Through the UA and tag the teacher assistant.
Yes, yes. If you take away one thing from that, please take that away. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, rest of your beginning of the semester, and we are here to go on this journey with you. Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.